What's up, you guys? It's your girl Cora B. You already know it is me, and I am back with another one, and this is going to be Article 3 of the United States Constitution. So that's what we're going to get into it. All right, as you can see right here, and right here, I had already did Article 1, sections 1 through 7, Article 1, sections 7 through 10. Then I also did Article 2. Now we're on Article 3. So I am so excited that you guys are wanting to learn this with me because I, again, did not learn this in high school. They did not teach it. If they did, I was not paying attention. I had probably other things going on. But today, baby, we gonna get into this, okay? Because this is getting good. Like, this is really, really getting good. It is getting so good because you're finding out exactly who these people really are and what it really stands for. So right now, we about to read Article 3 of the United States Constitution. Let's get into it. All right. Article 3, Section 1. The judicial powers of the United States shall be vested in one Supreme Court and in such inferior courts as the Congress may from time to time ordain and establish. The judges, both of the Supreme and inferior courts, shall hold their offices during good behavior, and shall at stated times receive for their service a compensation which shall not be diminished during their continuance in office. So now this one is talking about the Supreme Courts. Section 2, it states, the judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and equity arising under the Constitution, the laws of the United States, and treaties made or which shall be made under their authority, to all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, to all cases in admiralty and maritime jurisdiction, to controversies to which the United States shall be a party, to controversies between two and more states, between a state and citizens of another state, between citizens of different states, between citizens of the same state claiming land under grants of different states, and between a state or the citizens thereof and foreign states, citizens of subjects. In all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, and those in which a state shall be party, the Supreme Court shall have original jurisdiction. In all the other cases before mentioned, the Supreme Court shall have appellate jurisdiction, both as law and fact, which such exception and under the regulation as Congress shall make. The trial of all crimes, except in case of impeachment, shall be jury, and such trial shall be held in the state where the said crime shall have been committed. But when not committed within any state, the trial shall be at such place or places as Congress may by law have directed. Section 3 of Article 3 states, treason against the United States shall consist only in levying war against them, or in adhering to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort. No person shall be convicted of treason unless on the testimony of two witnesses to the same overt act, or on confession in open court. The Congress shall have power to declare the punishment of treason, but not a tender of treason shall work corruption of blood or forfeiture except during the life of person attainted. So what we're going to do is, let me see, do I got time? We're going to go ahead to Article 4. Article 4, Section 1. So before we go to Article 4, so the Article 3, as I just read, it established the jurisdiction of the courts, the Supreme Court and all of that. So basically, under the 3, the judicial branches consist of the Supreme Court of the United States as well as lower courts created by Congress. So the lower courts was made by Congress. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. It empowers the courts to handle cases and controversies arising under federal law as well as other enumerated areas. And it also defines treason. So that's what Article 3 is. It's talking about the court. The Article 4, Section 1. Full faith and credit shall be given to each state to the public acts, records, and judicial proceedings of every other state. And the Congress may be general laws prescribe the manner in which such acts, recording, and proceedings shall be proved and effect thereof. Section 2 states, the citizen of each state shall be entitled to all privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states. A person charged in any state with treason, felony, or other crimes who shall flee from justice and be found in another state shall, on demand of executive authority of the state from which he fled, be delivered up to be removed to the state having jurisdiction of the crime. No person held to service or labor in one state under the laws thereof escaping into another shall be consequence of any law or regulation therein be discharged from the service of labor, but shall be delivered upon the claim of the party to whom such service of labor may be due. Section 3 states, new states may be admitted by the Congress into his union, but no new state shall be formed or erected within the jurisdiction of any other state, nor any other state be formed by the jurisdiction of two or more states or parts of states without the consent of legislators of the states concerned as well as of Congress. The Congress shall have power to dispose of and make all needful rules and regulations respecting the territory or other property belonging to the United States, and nothing in this Constitution shall be construed as to prejudice any claims of the United States or any particular state. Section 4 states, the United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a Republican form government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislator of the executive when the legislative cannot be convened against domestic violence. Okay. And then I guess we can go ahead and squeeze Article 5 in there. It's just one part to Article 5, you guys. Just one part. And it says, the Congress, whenever 2/3 of both houses shall deem it necessary, shall propose amendments to this Constitution, or on the application of legislator of 2/3 of the several states shall call a convention for proposing amendments, which in either case shall be valid to the intent and purpose as part of this Constitution when ratified by the legislator of 3/4 of the several states or by the convention in 3/4 thereof, as one of the other mode of ratification may be proposed by the Congress, provided that no amendment which may be made prior to the year 1808 shall in any manner affect the first and fourth clause in this 9th section of the first article, and that no state without its consent shall be deprived of equal suffrage in the Senate. Now, okay, so Article 4 is establishing the relationship between the states and the federal government. Full faith and credit, which a lot of people don't understand what that actually means. They think that it means something else, but it really does not. It actually requires each state to recognize the public records, judicial proceedings, and acts of any other state. So basically, if you do something, rob a bank or something like that, and you think you're finna run over there to California and think that they're not going to escort you back, that's what full faith and credit means. It's giving the states full faith and credit to send you where you gotta go. That's what that means. It does not mean anything that y'all got going on in this world talking about the birth certificate is full faith and credit. That ain't what that means. This is what it means. This is what it means. The citizens of each state are entitled to the same privilege and immunities as citizens of other states. So that means it don't matter where you go, we all got the same thing. So that's wrapped up for Article 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get to the other one tomorrow. But in the meantime, if you like this video, please comment below and help me work this out, because I'm trying to understand this with you guys. See y'all later. Y'all can catch me on every platform as well: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and here. Goodbye.